Hi everyone, Chris here again for another Profit Squirrel vlog, and it's finally here. The World Cup 2018 in Russia started yesterday with Russia thumping Saudi Arabia 5-0, and the question on everybody's lips who is into match betting is, how do I make money from this? Well, I've got good news that there is a huge amount of opportunities to make money from the tournament. The bookmakers are going wild for it. There's a huge number of offers out there, and many of them are really good. There's a few duds as well, as there always is with these sorts of events. But the good news is that you've got a month of offers coming out to look forward to, and I'm going to dig into some of those now to show you what is currently out there, what to expect, and what you need to know to be ready for them and to make money from them. Let's go. So here I am on the Profit Squirrel members area. I've gone to the daily offers on the left hand side, and I've scrolled all the way down past all of our usual stuff that is also updating every day, and coming onto the final section, which is FIFA World Cup. Now, there are basically three broad categories of what we are seeing in terms of the World Cup offers that are coming out there. Of course, these are changing quite often. You can see on our valid until date on the side here that we've got some that are going to last a little while, we've got ones that are up for a few days. That's not going to change, but we've got some which are only valid for the day that they're posted on, and they're going to disappear and be replaced by new ones. And also, we can't predict exactly what the new offers are going to be, but as always with Profit Squirrel, there is a guide to each and every single one, so you'll understand how to do it. But from what I'm seeing so far, there are three broad categories. So the first is your classic bet X, get Y offer, and there's a few of those coming out, and those are really, really nice. So for example, this Unibet, bet 10, get 5, bet 25, get 5 with 10 bet. We've got a Sky Bet, £10 risk-free offer. These are your classic ones where all you have to do, let's click into this one here, is place a qualifying bet that matches the criteria. So in this case, it's a football accumulator for FIFA World Cup selections, odds greater than 1.5 for each selection, and then you're credited with a free bet the following day of after placing your ACCA, and then you just simply go ahead and lay that off as normal, and you should make about sort of £3.50, maybe up to £4 profit off that one. The only thing that's probably a bit different on this one that you might not be used to is finding the appropriate lay market on the exchange for the accumulator that you've chosen. It's pretty easy to do that. You just go to Football World Cup and the various accumulators there. If you can't find it, hit us up in the Facebook group, talk to us on support, message us in the forum. Someone will get back to you quickly, and we'll be able to help you track down that lay market for your event. Going back to the list, the second type of offer that I'm tending to see as well are odds boosts, also known as price boosts. So these are ones that I've mentioned in a previous video. It's something which comes up quite often outside of the World Cup. So let's take a look at this William Hill odds boost. We've got the Ladbrokes one here. Those are two big bookmakers that are known for their odds boosts. And basically what you do is with William Hill, I'm pretty sure you can pick any event. I'm just refreshing my memory as to the terms of this offer. Yeah, you can pretty much find like anything you want and then just boost it on William Hill. And then with the Ladbrokes one, you're basically doing exactly the same thing here. You just hit the boost button actually on the page. You'll see it looks just like the image we've got here, and that will boost up the odds of your back bet selection. Um, as always with price boosts, the key is to find ones where the back and lay bet are pretty close to each other. And then you hit the boost button, and what that will do, that will take the back odds higher than the lay odds, hopefully. And what that means is it's basically a guaranteed profit with just one bet. You just place a bet using the calculator on normal mode to calculate it, and then you should make a profit instantly. Double check with the markets that are available, whether it's like simply match odds or first goal scorer or something like that. If there are restrictions, we'll let you know here. But in general, these are pretty easy ones to profit from. One thing that comes up from time to time with price boosts is that people can't find a good match between the bookmaker and the exchange. And that normally happens because it's been, if there's a published price boost, like if they say this price boost is for this event, right? Like Ronaldo to score or something, the price boost tends to sort of close down, like become less profitable and less available as more people jump into it. So when that's the case, you want to be getting on that price boost almost as soon as it comes out. So people like Sky, they tend to release their daily price boost about 8:30 in the morning. Ladbrokes to William Hill, all around that similar time. So if you're hovering on those sites, they should be up there. We try and get them up within a few minutes of them being published in the morning, and any daily offers that are not as time sensitive, they go up around midday. So be hovering them in the morning if you want to get those predetermined price boosts and lock in the biggest difference between the back odds and the lay odds. Because when you get in there that early, the lay odds haven't had time to move because people haven't, they're not doing what you're doing. They're not getting there early, and they are not piling in and moving the odds. With these types of price boosts, where I can just pick whatever I want and hit boost, they are pretty much a different game because you can almost always find a market that is a close match. And boost it yourself. And the third type of offer that I'm seeing a lot are refund if offers, or just known as World Cup refunds. So these offers, they tend to be a mixed bag, to be honest. Some of them are really good, and some of them are less good, and are really, to be honest, just the bookmakers saying like, oh yeah, like, yeah, no, we're doing some World Cup offers, here you go. And they're crap and they're never going to come true. But that tends to be the smaller, worse off bookmakers. However, at Profit Squirrel, what we want to do is bring you a list of all of the offers that are out there, because we don't want to restrict you and say you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. We'll highlight the best ones to you, but it's completely up to you. You can do them all if you want, because they could all happen. So a refund offer basically works exactly like a horse racing refund if you've done one of those in the past. And if you haven't done a refund in the past, what you want to do is click on the link that I'm going to put in the description below, which will take you to the Profit Squirrel tutorial on how to do refunds. So just a quick summary, the way they generally work is that you have to bet on a market that is eligible, and that sort of qualifies you to play the game. For example, you have to bet on like a first goal scorer to be X player, and then of course we go ahead and we lay that off at the betting exchange. And then once you're sort of in the game, as it were, you've bet on the market that the bookmaker has said it has to be one of these, you are then waiting for a trigger event to occur which will decide whether or not you get a refund. And these are a real mixture of things. And the reason I say some are good and some are not good, the offers, is because of the likelihood of those trigger events happening. So, for example, sometimes it's like once you've qualified for the refund, then there have to be more than 4 goals in the match. Now, that's pretty likely to happen. Whereas some of them are like your team has to be winning up until the 80th minute or 85th minute, and then they have to lose. So we can ask ourselves, well, how likely is that to happen? Um, Going into the refund tutorial, what you'll see in there is a method for working out how likely this stuff is to happen. And what you're calculating is something called the expected value of the offer. Um, and this is going a bit more into sort of intermediate advanced match betting, where what you're doing is you're finding offers that uh, based on the probability of the stuff happening, which you go ahead and calculate, have what's called a positive expected value over time. Which means that when you do enough of them, some of them might not happen and you incur the small qualifying loss because you backed and you laid. But over enough of those offers, over sort of 4, 5, however many it takes, you'll know how many it takes by working out the percentages. Over time, you will get a net positive, and that's really how more experienced match bettors go on to make money month in, month out, is because they do a lot of stuff with positive expected value. And to be honest, that's an amazing skill to master if you can do it. And I'm going to do a video on that in the future to guide you through step by step what that looks like, how you do it. So on this refunds page, what you've got is you've got a list here of all of the current offers that have a positive expected value. As I say, some are more likely to happen than others, but if we put them up here, they're likely to be able to get a positive expected value and make money for you. We list them here, and then we also sometimes put them in the forum when there is quite a few of them and they're just not really going to fit on this page. If that's the case, there'll be a link here to click, and that will take you to the exact spot in the forum where these refund offers are. What we've also done, just so you can get a taste of it as well, is on our blog we've put a list of the top refund offers at the moment for the World Cup. I'll drop a link to that in the comments as well. So if you're not a Profit Squirrel member and you are a bit of an advanced or intermediate match bettor, you can check these out and get some really good suggestions on what we would go for in terms of these refunds. If you're a bit newer to match betting and you haven't done these refunds yet, or you're not really comfortable with it, what I would say is stick to the price boost, stick to the free bets, because those are going to be a little bit easier for you to understand and work out. As always, talk to us, speak to us in the forum, hit us up on support, drop me comments below. We're here to help you. You know, this is something that people like myself and our members, we're doing it every single day. We're very experienced in match betting and understanding exactly how you take something from an abstract offer to actually making you money. The World Cup is a fantastic opportunity to make a lot of profit. So make sure that you're involved. If you've just joined Profit Squirrel, get a few of the sign up welcome offers under your belt, understand what's going on, ask questions, and you'll be able to dive into some of these World Cup offers, take advantage of this event in no time. So I hope that's helpful, guys, and a good overview. For more specific instructions, check out the actual post themselves in the daily offers. There's too many of them for me to break down every single offer in one video. Let me know if that's something you're interested in, though. We can walk through one of these offers and get really specific with it. Let me know in the comments below. Drop me a message. Love to hear your feedback. Please subscribe to Profit Squirrel for the latest in match betting and money making tips. Hit the bell button next to the subscribe button to make sure that you're notified of all of the latest videos when we launch them. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon.